Hello, hello, Scorpio. This is Miss Joan of Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, and we are talking about September, August 29th through October 2nd. That will be 5 weeks of 7 days apiece. And I'm going to program these cards for you, thinking about some people I know who are also Scorpio. That is how I do it, how I program the cards, so don't be alarmed. All is well, and this is a wonderful time to be a Scorpio. Yay. So now I'm going to cut the cards. I'm going to pick one pile. Make sure I'm mixing them up a little. There you go. Now these ones are ready. Let's go ahead and shuffle these ones up and program them for the first week in August, or the first week in September, August 29th through September 4th. Yay. Things are good. Let us see how good they really are. Let's go ahead and program that. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Fun. So, that'll be just fun. Okie doke. Now these are ready to go, and we will start laying out the 5 weeks. There will be 5 rows of cards. Each row represents something else. This is going to be where you're at. The next row will be what's blocking you. No, I don't read cards in reverse. They all face upright, but it doesn't change the meaning of the card. It just means I don't read them upside down. So, let's see. The final row is going to be what our solution is for that given week. So where we are, what's blocking us, and what our solution is. And all the different weeks of this month. So let's just see what's going on. This will be August 29th through the September 4th right here. And it looks like there will be some interesting moment for you where you want to fight for control of a situation. Looks like other people really kind of want to get involved and do what they want to do, but you're going to have to make sure you get what you need out of the situation, all right? There is the Ten of Pentacles, which is talking to me about how looks like family finances might be blocking you in this situation. And it may just be that the money you have is earmarked for something else right now. So unfortunately, it's going to make you feel like you have to fight harder to get what you need. Okay? There is right here King of Rods, King of Wands, and he's going to be a like-minded fella who is going to be on your side, simply helping you figure out your financial glitch here. Not that you can't figure it out on your own, but he is a welcome friend and a welcome ally in maybe helping convince your family that you can borrow this and then repay it back to the kitty, you know? So just keep those thoughts in mind, and we will go in depth on this at the end of this video. The next group over is going to be September 5th through the 11th. And let's just see. Yeah, there's this part where you want to help others financially. And it's not necessarily, it doesn't have to come out of your own pocket for you to be helpful, okay? I'm just going to set that out there. Because sometimes you want to do from your own pocket, and the reality is you can help them get a job instead. Keep that thought in mind. It's going to be helpful to you. This card is talking about how the area you need to not share everything that's going on with you, because if you keep sharing everything that's going on with you, someone's going to bump you out of the way and take your job or take your space. You know what I mean? Take your benefit. And I don't want you to lose your benefit because you're sharing too much. So maintain control of your what you do by just being quiet. You know, you can talk about what's on TV and what they're doing. Talk about other people. That's best, because that way they can talk about themselves. They like to do that. Just be a good listener. Let that be okay. Because over here, you're going to use your power to help other people. Aha! Instead of using your money to help other people, you're going to use your power instead. What a good idea. Good plan. Excellent. I like that. This card here, these three cards are talking about September 12th through the 18th. And you're going to be wanting to rally the troops to what you want to do. And keep in mind that even though you're rallying the troops and everything seems okay, everything's going to fall apart. Okay, so you've got things going, everything is working, and everything's going in the right direction. Then everything is going to hit the fan and it's going to fall apart, okay? But at the end of the day, at the end of the week, actually, you're going to end up having an opportunity to go to instead, all right? So, deep breaths. Breathe through September 12th and 18th, because it's going to get funky and bumpy and interesting, but I don't want you to get overwhelmed, all right? This card here is talking about how September 19th through the 25th, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're fighting for your worth and value. This new gateway has opened for you over here. You're stepping into it, but you have to fight for your worth and value over here, okay? They don't necessarily want to pay you what you're worth. So you have to tell them what you're worth, and then you have to bring all your tools to bear. Or maybe not, because this is in the blocking position, so here you are, unable to manifest what you want with your tools. But I want you to know that even though this is not some place where you can assert your power to get what you want or need, there will be a shindig at the end. There will be celebration, and because there's celebration, it tells me that even though you are not doing all the maneuvering, rather than fighting for your own worth, you will win. So you're gonna get your worth and value taken care of, but all your tools may not come along. So just take a deep breath and allow that to be a possibility, all right? Now, September 26th through October 2nd, we are looking at the moon. Actually, at the end of the month, we're actually looking at our dreams and goals, and we want to assess them and regroup and maybe redirect ourselves, do course correction as needed. This is showing that there's the gift of finance, but it may or may not be a good thing or a blessing in the situation. So depending on what your goals are, having extra money to do it may or may not, it may come with too many strings attached. So keep that in mind and be aware of that. There's also the gift of love at the end as part of your solution for this month, for this week of this month. And it's really saying that there's new life coming in. Something else is giving you redirection. Could be grandkids, could be any number of a new birth, or it could be a new pet in the household that is going to redirect you a little bit, where having a pile of money isn't as important as it used to be. And we'll look at this more closely soon in one of the subsequent videos. And so I'm just going to save these over here along with all of these so that I can now put a focus on going in depth on the first week. Because Scorpio, We have got to figure this out, right? This is going to be an interesting thing to have to do, right? So let's just get it going on here. We pre-programmed these cards, we shuffled them earlier, and set them up to go. So here we go. This is August 29th through September 4th. We're adding more information. Gifts. Right kind of gifts. Yeah. So let's see what's going on here. We were talking about you having to fight for your power in the beginning of the week, or during the week. This is the main issue, because fighting for your power, because there's part of you that just wants to take your ideas and go on the road, and you have the financing and you have a blessing of finance to do that. So that's super interesting. There's this little whoosh, influx of cash and a wanting to go. Interesting. And this card here is talking about how we were talking about how your family finances might be getting in the way. Interesting. We're expanding it to be your financial dreams and goals are potentially on the line here, where you may have to change your dreams and goals if you want to do this. You will definitely have to fight for your ideas here. There's not going to be anyone who jumps immediately into your bandwagon and says, oh, sure, take all the money and go do what you want. So be ready to do some persuasive chatter, okay? Because that's what you're going to have to do if you want to get through this. This is your family, your dreams, your goals, everything you've been working towards and having to fight about it. But here's your buddy who's going to help you, support you, and tell you that you're all good. There is also the gift of power in this situation. So you will, as part of your solution here, be put in charge of the situation, and your foundation will be solidified. So this is pretty cool, but I want you to really consider the possibility that you could be screwing up your home life over here, okay? Keep an eye out for what you're doing there and pay attention, all right? This is September 5th through the 11th. Nope, my apologies. This is August 29th through September 4th. And pay attention, keep an eye out. It'll be all good. We'll see what happens next week on the 5th through the 11th. And I'm here to support you. If you like this, great. Go ahead and hit the like button. If not, no worries. Talk to you soon.